It is really one of my favorite things to tell you about the loyal love God has shown to me and how very much I've been forgiven of. And to tell you tonight that no matter what you have done, or where you have been, or how you have been hurt, or how you have failed or fallen short, God is still here to show his loyal love to you. He is waiting for your acceptance of his loyal love. It took me a long time to learn this, I wanted to be good, but I never felt I could be good enough. Again, measuring my own worth. And as a young adult, I was very far from God. I'm sure I didn't measure up well in his eyes because I had spent so much of my life ignoring him, isolated, hurting inside. Even getting married didn't help, didn't work. And when we divorced 10 years later, I just knew I had to find a new way to live, and I began going to a recovery group trying to deal with childhood issues, and I met a friend there who, I confessed so much to her, the divorce, my sinful past, drug use and immoral sexual behavior and abortion, so many things. I don't think we're ever able to confess to another person the condition of our hearts that we so try to keep hidden from God. But even when she heard all this, she told me that Jesus loved me and that if I was the only person, he would have come for me to set things right between me and God the Father. I felt so unworthy of love after all my mistakes, but she said, "You're not. He just loves you. You can't earn it. You aren't good enough, and there's nothing that you can do to change it. It's just who he is." How could he simply forgive me for all that I had done to hurt others, ruin my own life? And she said, "He loves you. You can't earn his love. He just gives it freely to everybody, knowing that we all fall short of his ideal." Somehow, she took the focus off me, and I began to think about, what must he be like to be able to forgive us like that? What must his heart be like to offer unconditional love like that? His faithfulness, And slowly it began to make sense to me. I should pay a price for what I had done to hurt others and ruin my own life. But he paid the price for me on the cross. I realized that I was included in the sacrifice he gave, just as are you. If you were the only one, he would have come for you. There's nothing you can do to change that. It's just who he is. I believed that he could save me from going to hell for my wrongs and to take my sin away because of who he is. Have you thought about what will happen when you die? Do you have a fear of hell? Well, I decided to place my faith in Jesus to save me from that. And it took a while for my life to change, to really trust that he knew how to judge my heart without any excuses. But when I did that, Jesus had mercy on me. And he even assured me that the child I had lost to abortion was safe with him in heaven. You cannot hide your heart from Jesus, but you can give it to him just as it is.